NHL. And we got a great one here. It's gonna be good. Two very good hockey teams. Canes and Knights. Two teams that don't like each other. Here we friggin' go. Just wanna make sure my thing's working before we start this thing. Yep. Okay, here we go. Next game of the opening night games. The last opening night games. There's 4 in the next series. And it looks like we're not even going to see the intro, so I guess because the game felt like not showing the intro. So anyways, this is on the pause screen. Welcome to LA at Crypto.com Arena. It is our final game of opening night hockey. It is the Vegas Golden Knights taking on the Los Angeles Kings. We're in for a good treat. Starting goaltenders for the Knights, it is Logan Thompson, and for the Kings is Jonathan Quick. Here we go. It's Kopitar and Eichel to start things off. Face-off won by the Knights. Riley Smith, Jack Eichel. Eichel scores immediately! Jack Eichel scores for Vegas already. And the Knights have a first goal lead already. Super early on in the game. Jack Eichel. Hopefully his first full healthy season gets the goal. It's Jack Eichel from Riley Smith and Alex Pietrangelo. And the Golden Knights have scored early. Jack Eichel. Hopefully in his first full healthy season. And Eichel's a really good player. He's young too, so hopefully he can play a lot for Vegas. Eichel from behind the net. Kempe. Kopitar. Kopitar. Behind his own net. Anze Kopitar. Kopitar still with it. The Kings captain gives it to Drew Doughty. Doughty to Kopitar. Kopitar still with it again. Gives it to Kevin Fiala. Fiala the moves, and no, nothing there. Martinez, the former Kane, gives it to Pietrangelo. Pietrangelo to Phil Kessel. Kessel lost the puck to Philip Deneau. Deneau, and nothing there for him. Jack Eichel with it now again. Eichel is drilled by Mikey Anderson. Nicholas Waugh, or Matt Waugh. Mikey Anderson. Anderson. No. Eichel off Eichel's back leg, and here's Pietrangelo to Brett Howden. Howden bumped, and here comes the puck down into Vegas' zone. Picked up by Martinez. Martinez to Pietrangelo. Alex Pietrangelo to Jack Eichel. Eichel again with it. Eichel to Howden. Howden is bumped. Anderson to Arvidsson. Victor Arvidsson, the former Nashville Predator. Trevor Moore, and a save by Logan Thompson. Of course, both Brossoit and Robin Leonard are injured for Vegas, and so your tantrum for Vegas this year is Logan Thompson and Aiden Hill. And of course, the goaltending tantrum from LA is Quick and Peterson. Here come the Knights again, and a bump by Waugh, picked up by Marcinso. And here's Michael Aldo, and a big save on William Karlsson by Jonathan Quick, who's found his game recently. Last year, he put up a great season. Here comes Dave Velarde. Velarde, and no shots for him. Good D by the Vegas Golden Knights. Theodore out to Mandoe, or Mando? Yeah, Mando! Big glove save by Jonathan Quick on William Karlsson once again. And still 1-0 Vegas. Fourth line versus third line here. It's Waugh against Byfield. Face-off won by the Canes. Alex Eckler with it. I follow will dump it down for the Kings. Picked up here by Braden McNabb. Now, Braden McNabb's a hell of a hitter, so look out when people have the puck near him. Little bump grip there by the Kings. Eckler's puck got broken up by the stick of Waugh, but here they come again. Here come the Knights again. Alex I follow, nothing there. Kolesar, Keaton Kolesar for Vegas. Kolesar on the drive. Kolesar's bumped by Eckler. Kolesar from behind the net. Kolesar, backhand save by Quick. Waugh saved by Quick again. And he'll hang on to it. A couple of big scoring chances for Vegas. And a couple of nice saves by Jonathan Quick. There's the Mark Stone Kopitar thing right there. As we have Kopitar's line against Chandler Stevenson's line. Face-off won by the Canes. Kempe with it. Gives it to Eckler. Eckler to Fiala. Kevin Fiala, the former Minnesota Wild player. Kopitar and a save there by Logan Thompson. Kopitar with it again. Kopitar. Fiala's robbed by Logan Thompson. Logan Thompson robbing him. The young Logan Thompson, I mean, he is eligible for Rookie of the Year this year. So that'll be big for him. If Logan Thompson had put up a good season this year. And here comes Vegas. Pietrangelo. Lost the puck. No, Mark Stone. No, Fiala got it back. Kevin Fiala. Bumped. Comes the puck down. Picked up by Martinez. Martinez to Pietrangelo. Bumped by Adrian Kempe. Mark Stone's bumped again by Kempe. Here comes the former St. Louis Blues captain, Alex Pietrangelo. Pietrangelo. And Stevenson didn't get a shot away. Drew Doughty's now up to Kevin Fiala. Fiala. Nailed by Pietrangelo. Martinez is bumped. Fiala still with it. Fiala. Kopitar. No good stick work. Pietrangelo. And another save by Thompson. Great save again by Logan Thompson. William Karlsson. Amato. No. Save. Rebound. Stores. William Karlsson on the rebound. And it's 2-0 Vegas. First goal of the year for William Karlsson. He's been one of the Knights that have been there since the start of their franchise in 2018. And a big goal for William Karlsson. It's William Karlsson for Michael Adu and Alex Pietrangelo. Theodore's bumped. It's 2-0 Vegas here with 8 minutes left in the first. Drew Doughty. Doughty to Arvidsson. Arvidsson to Moore. Danault! And a stop again by Thompson. Madu. Yeah, Madu. Madu. To Marchessault. Jonathan Marchessault. Marchessault. No. And stolen by the Kings. It's Philip Danault, the former Montreal Canadian. Of course, he signed there in the last offseason, not the offseason that just happened, but the one before that. Madu just got blown up. Here comes Victor Arvidsson. Arvidsson. Stolen by Theodore. Bumped by Arvidsson. There's a big battle between Theodore and Arvidsson. Trevor Moore with it again. Moore. Bumped. Moore's bumped again. Just got manhandled by near the puck. Phil Kessel with it. Kessel. Soon going to break the Iron Man streak. He just needs to play 8 games to do so. Eichel. Oh, man. Big hit on. Oh, and a goal. I wasn't expecting that. Riley Smith. It is 3-0 Vegas. Riley Smith on the backhand through Jonathan Quick's 5-hole. And it's 3-0 Vegas for the Knights. The top line of the Knights has so far most of the goals and points. It's Riley Smith from Phil Kessel and Jack Eichel. And it's 3-0 Vegas with 5 minutes left in the first period. Jack Eichel sitting with 2 points already tonight. That's very good for Jack Eichel in his first game of this season. Quentin Byfield with it. Byfield to Waugh. Matt Waugh. Waugh to Iafallo. Byfield scores! Quentin Byfield makes it 3-1. The young Quentin Byfield, the second overall pick in 2020, has scored to the 5-hole of Logan Thompson. It's a big goal. They needed a goal, and they got one from Quentin Byfield. This is from Iafallo and Matt Waugh. Here comes Waugh again. He's drilled by Howden. Arthur Kaliev. Kaliev with it. Kaliev to Waugh. Waugh to Lazant. Blake Lazant can't get a shot away. Drazen. Lazant off the post. Oh, man. Blake Lazant hit the iron. Here comes Brett Howden for the Knights. Howden. Stone. Mark Stone. Bumped. Stone. Howden. He's tied up. Mark Stone. Bumped again. Stone. Chandler Stevenson and a stop by Quick. And he went on to a 2:10 left in the first. 3-1 Vegas. Fourth line, it's top line here. Waugh against Kopitar. Kopitar's played 5 minutes already. 5 minutes 20 seconds. He has a shot on goal and he's a -1. Wah! Nice stick by Sean Walker. Walker. Fiala! Saved by Thompson. And you'll have to hang on to it. After this game's over, of course, we'll go and look at the previews of the next games that we have. There's Drew Doughty. He's a -2 already. He's already played 7 minutes and 21 seconds. Drew Doughty is usually one of the top 5 of on-ice time. And it's saved by Quick here, there. So, yeah, Drew Doughty usually is top 5 on ice time. He loves to play lots of minutes for the Kings. Guys like Chris Letang and Brett Burns are also pretty high up there when it comes to on-ice time. Face-off won by the Kings. Alex Eckler to Fiala. Less than a minute left in the period. Fiala, Kempe. Kempe blocked. Rebound saved by Thompson. Big battle here between Whitecloud and Kempe, 2 young guys. Eckler nailed. And Paul Cotier. Cotier is only like 21. Nice stick by Eckler, and that'll end the first. 3-1 Vegas after 1. The goal is not started off hot by a goal by Jack Eichel. I love that effect with the face-off circles in LA. I forgot they do that. But yeah, Jack Eichel scored really early. Eichel, Riley Smith have a goal. Who's the other guy that scored for Vegas? Oh yeah, William Karlsson. So yeah, it was Eichel, Karlsson, and Smith for Vegas, and it was Byfield for LA. So now it is 3-1, and here we go, second period here at Crypto.com Arena in LA. Vegas and Kings here. Face-off won by the Knights. Pietrangelo has it. Pietrangelo lost the puck. Pietrangelo, big shot, but a save on Jack Eichel by Jonathan Quick. Kempe bumped by Pietrangelo. Pietrangelo is one of the best one-on-one defenders in the league when it comes to defensemen. Riley Smith. Smith to Eichel. Eichel is nailed by Kempe, but barely got much of the hit, though. Stolen by Phil Kessel. Kessel. Eichel. No save, rebound. Oh, no goal! Phil Kessel, his first as a Vegas Golden Knight. And everyone on the Vegas first line, or say the Vegas top line, has a goal. Phil Kessel with a big goal. His first is a Golden Knight. And the hot dog man is on the board for Vegas. 4-1 Knights here. Phil Kessel from Jack Eichel. Jack Eichel has 3 points. Trevor Moore has it for the Kings. Moore's tied up. Eichel with it. No, taken by Mikey Anderson. Oh, God, Anderson knocked down by Pietrangelo. Eichel to Smith. Riley Smith. Deneau. Nope. Pietrangelo. Kessel. No, he lost it. Moore. Trevor Moore. Victor Arvidsson. Arvidsson. Oh, trying to find Deneau, but he couldn't. Oh, big hit by Philip Deneau on Mark Stone. Smith with the moves. Martinez. Pietrangelo. Saved by Quick. Drazen. Shane Drazen. Victor Arvidsson. Arvidsson. Deneau. Save. Rebound. No. Thompson robbing Victor Arvidsson. Phil Kessel. 400 goals. 558 assists. So I bet that goal by Phil Kessel was his 400th. It's pretty big for him. 7-7 are the face-offs here between each team, and now make that 8-7 Vegas in face-offs. Martinez is bumped around the boards. They get it out to Brett Howden. Wow, nice defensive play. Drazen out to Velarde. Gabe Velarde. Outside follow. Oh, he lost the puck, though. Still with it. Lost it. McNabb has it. Braden McNabb. Again, one of the best hitters in the league, Braden McNabb is. Pietrangelo has it. Velarde stole it from him. Byfield tried to go for a second, but no, he ran into Logan Thompson and a couple of defensemen. I believe that's Alec Martinez. Yes, it is, but he lost the puck to Drazen. Byfield has it for LA. Quentin Byfield was drilled. Martinez. Karlsson. McNabb. To Mando. Mando? Yeah, Mando. Lazant. Filardi. No, he lost it. Drazen. No. Gabe Filardi. Filardi. Bumped. Carlson. William Carlson. Carlson shot saved by Quick. And he only onto it with 12:32 left in the second. 4-1 Vegas. No surprise. Vegas likes to play LA pretty good when they play against each other. You see the mascot in the bottom right corner with the drum. Quick has 10 saves so far. McNabb. Theodore. Rocket of a shot. Shea Theodore. Oh, and it almost squeaked through Jonathan Quick, but Quick still got a shoulder on it. Carl Gunstrom. Oh, and he lost the puck. Gunstrom. Thompson. Theodore. Shea Theodore has a rocket of a shot. He's one of the best shooting defensemen in the league. Here comes Riley Smith again. Oh. Big hit by Matt Waugh. Carl Gunstrom again has it. Gunstrom shot stopped by Logan Thompson. Kaliev. Kaliev, and he missed the net. Phil Kessel tied up around the boards by Kaliev. Lazant to Doughty. Doughty. Anderson blocked by a Vegas defender. It's probably blocked by Shea Theodore. Anderson. Lazant can't get a shot away. Good play again by the Vegas Golden Knight defense. 10 minutes left in the second period. Eichel to Smith. No, Eichel shot stopped by Quick. And the line mascot of the Kings is getting the fans back into it. Kopitar. Oh, and Kaliev got stopped by Thompson. Riley Smith lost the puck. Kaliev. No, he got bumped as he went to take the shot, so it goes nowhere. Martinez is hit by former teammate Kopitar. Kopitar backhand scores! Anze Kopitar, the captain. And it's 4-2 Vegas. Anze Kopitar from Kevin Fiala. Fiala has his first point as a King. Of course, Fiala is a former Minnesota Wild member and Nashville Predator player. Again, here come the Knights. It's Paul Cotier. Cotier? Yeah, Cotier. Anderson. Anderson to Kempe. Kempe to Kopitar. Kopitar. Fiala, and he's stopped by Thompson. Martinez. Alec Martinez. Waugh. Nicholas Waugh. Waugh to Colasar. Colasar to Petrangelo. Out to Waugh. Waugh. Paul Cotier saved by Quick. And Quick will hang on to it with 6:28 left in the second period and a 4-2 game. Stevenson against Danault's line here. So second line here. Face-off here is won by Danault. Phil Danault is also one of the best face-off guys in the league. Victor Arvidsson. Arvidsson on the move. Oh, and he misses the net. Oh, Stevenson got hammered. Howden. Brett Howden dumps it down for the Knights. Picked up there by Drazen. Shane DeRozan. Trevor Moore. Moore. Lost it. No, Danault picked it up. Shot. Goal! Trevor Moore. It's now 4-3. And this place is going crazy in LA. Trevor Moore backhands it through the legs of Logan Thompson. It's 4-3 Vegas. Trevor Moore from Philip Danault and Shane DeRozan. That's a big goal for LA, and here they come again. Danault, saved by Thompson. Truzzi had the assist. 10-9 of face-offs. Make it not 10-10. Here's Brett Howden. Howden. Went for the shot. Nothing. Howden. Stevenson. Oh, off a couple bodies. Stone. Howden. Big hit. Theodore's laid out by Philip Danault. Howden. Saved by Quick. Ever since the fourth Vegas goal, Jonathan Quick has stepped up his game. Another save by Quick. Jonathan Quick with some another big saves again on Vegas. Yeah, the crowd's definitely into the game now since it's a one-goal game. Marshall lost it. Here come the Kings. Maybe to tie it up here in the second. Oh, but Moore got nailed. Nailed by Shea Theodore. Mikey Anderson. I mean, not Mikey Anderson. Victor Arvidsson stole it. Wah. Danault scores. We're tied. Philip Danault. And the Kings have tied it. It was 4-1, now it's 4-4. Philip Danault from Matt Waugh and Victor Arvidsson. Merso drilled. Danault, Carlson saved by Quick. It's 4-4 with 2:25 left in the second period between the Knights and Kings. Face off here won by the Kings. Jersey, really. Kempe, Fiala, Kempe, Adrian Kempe, Anze Kopitar. Fiala stopped by Thompson. And you have to hang on to it with 1 minute and 42 seconds left. In a 4-4 game. Definitely the rivalry shown here. 19-16 are the hits in favor of the Kings. There's some big hits in this game. Faceoff's 12-11 for Vegas. And it's 12-12. Wall stop. No, there is no rebound. Martinez. Stolen. Kopitar shot. There is no shot. It was blocked in front by Pietrangelo Marchessault. Martinez. A former LA Kane. Of course, he got the overtime goal in the Stanley Cup playoffs 2014 to win the Kings the cup. And Jersey stole the puck. Fiala. Pietrangelo. Oh, there we go. Carlson. Pietrangelo to Marchessault. Jonathan Marchessault. Madu. Nice glove save by Quick. He'll hang on to a 2.4 left. A tied game. Face-off won by the Canes, and that's going to end the second. 4-4 after 2 between the Golden Knights and Canes here in LA. 3 goals are scored in that period by the Canes and 1 by the Knights. Philip Danault tied it with a brilliant shot. And here we go. We're about to go into the third period with a great game. Let's see what happens in the third. Now in real life, these two games already happened that we have done. And the outcome was different in the Rangers and Lightning game, because in real life the Rangers won. But there's no blowout, so oh well, it happens. Now in real life the Knights won this game, so we'll see if the Knights can maybe win it. Big hit on Phil Kessel by Mikey Anderson. Martinez to Kessel. Kessel does have a goal tonight. Stolen. Victor Arvidsson. Mikey Anderson. Drew Doughty. Drops it down. Doughty. Oh, to Martinez. Martinez to Kessel. Big hit again on Kessel. Fiala. Kevin Fiala. Kopitar. Anderson. Fiala. No, he lost it. Kessel. Pietrangelo. Alex Pietrangelo. Brett Howden with it now for the Knights. Stolen by Kopitar. Kopitar to Fiala. Kevin Fiala. Kopitar. Saved by Thompson. Fiala again. No, stopped. Stevenson. Stone. Mark Stone. Again. Stone the shot. Nothing given there. Stone again. Stone with a shot. Stopped by Quick. And he'll hang on to it. Crowd's definitely gotten electric here tonight in this third period. We do have a packed house here in Los Angeles. Face-off won by the Knights. Pietrangelo. Danault. Here comes Victor Arvidsson. Arvidsson nailed by Martinez. Howden. Brett Howden. Howden on the drive. Howden. Pietrangelo. Stevenson. Howden stopped by Quick. Jersey. Oh, Moore. No, he got drilled. Brett Howden. Pietrangelo. McNabb's shot is blocked by his own guy. Stevenson's tied up in the corner. Danault takes it for the Kings. Philip Deneau, of course, he tied the game at 4. Stevenson and Stone here. Stone lost it. Philip Deneau. Deneau. No, he lost it to McNabb. McNabb to Mando. Mando to... oh, my God. To Deneau. Here comes outside follow. I follow. Flaherty. No, save. Rebound. No. He couldn't get a shot away. Mando. And he got hit. Byfield with an out for the Canes. Byfield to Iafallo. Iafallo to Waugh. Waugh. Top of the boards. Velarde. Has Byfield with him. Velarde. Nice stick by Pietrangelo. Byfield top from the boards by Carlson. Velarde. Pietrangelo took it away from him. Pietrangelo to Mando. Mershon saved by Quick. Walker. Kaliev. Here's Byfield. Quentin Byfield is saved by Thompson. McNabb. Mando to Riley Smith. Smith lost it. Carl Dunstrom. Stars! Carl Dunstrom! The Kings have a lead. It is 5-4 Los Angeles. What a shot by Carl Dunstrom, and the Kings have a lead. Carl Dunstrom from Sean Walker. Oh, wait a second. Here's Eichel back from round. No, and a steal after he got bumped. Kaliev. Lazant lost it. Picked up by Dunstrom. Dunstrom's bumped. Dunstrom. Backhand misses. Kessel. Riley Smith with an out for Vegas. Smith. Eichel. Shot blocked. Eckler. Kempe. About 9 minutes left in the game here. It's a 5-4 Kane lead. Saved by Thompson. Paul Cottonier. Note taken. Kempe. Walker. Kopitar. Kempe's bumped. Here comes Keaton Colasar. Colasar for Vegas. Here's a shot and a save on Wall by Quick. Cottonier. Keaton Colasar lost it as he got bumped, and we got 8 minutes left in the game. Howden. Colasar. Waugh. Nick Waugh. Waugh shot. Saved by Quick. And he went on to it with 7:33 left. Los Angeles has their next 3 games. They have a home game against Seattle, and then they head on the road to face the Minnesota Wild. And then I believe the other game was against the Detroit Red Wings in Detroit. Face off here. One by Kopitar. Anderson to Doughty. Doughty up to Fiala. Kevin Fiala. Nice stick by Zach Whitecloud. Kick down to Brett Howden. Howden to Hutton. Howden off the post. Oh, Brett Howden hit a post, and he almost has tied it again. Oh, man, Howden hit a big post. Fiala bumped. Kopitar has it. No, he lost it. No, he has it. And we're going to get a penalty on Vegas. It's only on Whitecloud, I think, for a slash. Yep. Slash on Zach Whitecloud. Whitecloud's going to the box. And it's a Los Angeles power play coming up. So hook on Whitecloud. It was a big slash. That was definitely a slash. And you see, it was right on the hands of Kopitar. And so Carlson Mando will come on for Vegas. And for the Kings, is to know I follow Moore and Arvidsson and Doughty for the Kings. Shea Theodore dumps down, picked up by Doughty. Doughty to Arvidsson. Arvidsson to Deneau. Deneau's bumped by Martinez, and he's still getting bumped by Martinez. Or by Theodore, actually. And they dump it out again. Doughty from zone to Philip Deneau. Deneau to Arvidsson. Arvidsson to Moore. Good stick by Pietrangelo, and a nice save by Thompson. Deneau tied up by Theodore. He'll kick it down, and Arvidsson's offside. 5:06 left in the third. A 5-4 Canes lead here. Canes came back from 4-1 down to have the lead. Hits are 27-24, so a big hitting game here between the two teams. Iafallo lost the puck. Iafallo here. He's definitely getting followed, and he lost the puck. Less than 5 to go in the game. And the Canes are up by 1. Lazant to Iafallo. Alex Iafallo, nothing there. And Hutton definitely got on him. Iafallo. Oh, and Philip Deneau stopped by Thompson. Passing rate's better for LA, but this game, like I said, has been very close. Top line of power play for the Kings are on. Thompson's 24 saves tonight. That's pretty good for the young lad. Fiala's bumped. Wall lost to Kopitar. Kopitar. Arvidsson tipped by Kopitar, but a save by Thompson. Thompson has to hang on to it again. The tip by Kopitar that actually went low and down, but Thompson was able to locate it pretty fast. 34 seconds left of the King power play. Face-off won by Carlson. Theodore to Mando. Mando with it now for the Kings. For the Knights. Carlson shot and a stop by Quick. William Carlson's trying to score short-handed, I guess, with 4:07 left in the game. Definitely a top power play when it's on for the Canes. Face-off won by the Canes. Fiala. Doughty. Kopitar. Anze Kopitar with 4 minutes left in the game. Good stick by Pietrangelo. Kopitar. Fiala blocked in front. Carlson will dump it down, and that's pretty much going to end the power play for the Kings. And the Vegas Golden Knights have killed it off. Doughty to Fiala. Kopitar. Lost the puck to Pietrangelo. Alex Pietrangelo. Mark Stone. Brett Howden. Howden hit a post earlier in the period. Pietrangelo shot and a stop by Quick. Quick was screened, but he's still able to get it in time. Less than 3 to go in the period. Drew Doughty on a rush for the Canes, and he lost it to Stone. Stone gives it to Howden. Howden, good stick by Drew Doughty. Doughty to Mikey Anderson. Anderson. About 2 minutes left here in the game. He lost to Pietrangelo. Pietrangelo's bumped by Deneau. Anderson and a stop by Thompson. Deneau kicks it down to Victor Arvidsson. Moore scores! Trevor Moore, he's got 2 tonight. The Kings have a 2-goal lead. Beautiful shot by Moore. Trevor Moore from Victor Arvidsson to Philip Deneau. 2-goal lead here for the Kings. Moore's going for the Hattie. Deneau. Arvidsson scores! Victor Arvidsson. First of the season for Arvidsson. Now it's a 3-goal lead for the Canes. Victor Arvidsson, Philip Deneau, and Trevor Moore. That second line of the Canes dealt more damage. Here was Drew Doughty. Doughty's backhander misses the net. Martinez. Last minute to play in the game here. Pietrangelo to Stone. Mark Stone lost it to Moore. Moore to Arvidsson. Victor Arvidsson lost it to Stone. Stone, 40 seconds left. Mark Stone. Stone. No, Howden. No, poke check by Quick. Arvidsson. Moore. Moore to Doughty. Ever since that 4th goal by the Knights, Jonathan Quick has played tremendously well. Of course, he had help with the post at one point, but he's played very good ever since that 4th goal he led up. Arvidsson to Kopitar to Doughty. 13 seconds left. Fiala. 10 seconds. Fiala. Blocked. Eichel to Kessel. And the Knights are just going to probably skate this thing out. Saved by Quick, and that's game. The Los Angeles Kings have defeated the Vegas Golden Knights 7-4. Even though really the final score doesn't really show how close of a game it was. It was a very close game until right near the end of the 3rd period. Canes came from 4-1 down to win the game, and there's their mascot holding their flag. Crazy game in LA here tonight between 2 bitter rivals. It was won by the Kings, thanks to a big comeback. But both teams played pretty good tonight, you have to say that. Jonathan Quick, ever since letting up that 4th goal, basically was on it. He was on a mission to win the game, and he basically helped the Kings win. Even though Logan Thompson slandered some more goals than Quick, he did have a good game. I'll give him that. As we'll say goodnight in Los Angeles. 3 stars. Third star of the game for the Canes. It's Victor Arvidsson with a goal and 2 assists. Hey, he did have a good game. Second star of the game from the Canes. It's Trevor Moore. 2 goals and assists and 2 hits. I mean, Moore's 2 goals definitely helped them win the game. And for the number 1 star is Philip Danault with a goal and 3 assists and 3 hits. So a big night for Philip Danault and the Canes as they beat the Vegas Golden Knights. And their next game will be against the Seattle Kraken at home. And for the Knights, their next game will be against the Chicago Blackhawks at home. And anyway, I guess we'll move on to our next game. Just gotta find it here. It'll be our next game of the season. We have 4 games on this day. First up, the Boston Bruins, without Brad Marchand or Charlie McAvoy, are playing the Washington Capitals. The Capitals are without, of course, Nicholas Backstrom and Tom Wilson. This will be played in Capital One Arena in Washington. That'll be a good game. Our second game of the day will be played in Canada. It will be the Toronto Maple Leafs, the strong Toronto Maple Leafs team. A Maple Leafs team that can very well win their own division. They'll be facing off against a young Montreal Canadiens team, led of course by their captain Nick Suzuki, and their first overall pick in the latest draft, Juraj Slafkovsky. And then our last 2 games of the day. The Stanley Cup banner will be raised to the rafters as we have a game between the young and rebuilding Chicago Blackhawks. Or I shouldn't say they're young, they have an older team, but they still have some young pieces, as they'll be playing against the Stanley Cup champion Colorado Avalanche in Colorado Ball Arena. And for the nightcap game, battle against 2 young teams. The Seattle Kraken will be facing the Anaheim Ducks in Honda Center. So it'll be Matty Beniers and Shane Wright against Mason McTavish and Trevor Zegras. Hopefully you all can see those next 4 games. There will be some pretty good games here. And I hope to see you next time.